it's a debate, but it's not making sense though.
Well, to you.
All right, bro. I'm done. Let's move on, bro.
There we go. All right, Super Bowl. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get into the Super Bowl picks, baby.
Well, goddamn. Whatever.
Hey.
I didn't think gonna bring it. I knew that referee was gonna bring. I didn't gonna bring that much smoke. Should referees pay for fines? I mean, should referees pay fines for missed calls?
Oh man, ding, ding, ding.
So this started. So now hold on. I'm gonna pull this up. So this started obviously with LeBron James. That egregious call that didn't get called.
That's not an egregious call. It's something that's just happened.
Steph, I know you hate. I know, but bro, you have to be honest, man. That call was missed, and it was everybody saw it.
Nah, man, it was good. They played it right.
Okay. All right, so we're not gonna have a serious conversation. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you.
No, I'm having a serious conversation.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I mean, why? No, time out. Why? Let me ask you a question. So we finna actually make this a topic of discussion because LeBron James cried and whined about it.
No,
when I've been preaching since this podcast started that all sports is rigged, and y'all just look it past it. Just glance away. But you know what I'm saying? Shit, not half of the time that all the questionable Super Bowls that the Patriots don't win.
But the topic was never brought up, should referees be fined? Nobody's never brought that up. We were just talking about how rigged it was, or you was talking about how rigged it was. But I've never said, or you never brought the idea, well, the referee should be fined, or they should be reprimanded or something. Nobody's ever brought that up.
The thing about it is, why they getting reprimanded for things they be told to do?
Why do players get fined for stupid little petty fines? If players get fined, I believe referees should be fined.
It's a game. It's a big system orchestrated game. Come on, bro. You know this. I mean, of course, you can't say that. You can't say that out of line and speak your mind because you get fined. Think about it. When I
agree.
See, when what's the name?
So when Chicago was on that run, was it fine? Was it rigged? When Jordan was playing?
No, of course not, bro.
How? No, how? How can we use your analogy when it comes to everything else but Jordan?
So you telling me? Oh God, you trying to say? See, now y'all gonna make me do an Adrian just a second ago. Like y'all just be loving LeBron too much, bro. Like.
No,
yes, it is because this all stems back to LeBron James, bro. I mean,
I don't want to watch basketball, so I don't care about
it. What Chicago got to do with this conversation? Chicago has nothing to do. Chicago wanted their rings fair and square, bro. It's nothing questionable about Chicago rings. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers got some questionable rings. You know what I'm saying? That happened in Sacramento Game 7. We go back to that. Game 7 against Portland. We'll go back to that. I love Kobe Bryant, but those are questionable rings, bro.
I cannot believe you're doing that. All right, I don't even want to talk about this no more.
No, I want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
You're going way too far. Like, come on.
I'm just being honest, Kobe bro. Rings? You talk the conversation is, huh?
Bro, you questioning Kobe's rings?
Jeff is blind.
Yeah,
He's blind.
No.
I can't do it.
Jeff,
Game 7,
take the cucumbers off your eyes,
bro. Los Angeles Lakers. That was the most egregious calls going on in that game. If you talking about finding a referee, that's a game you should find them at.
Okay.
So what about the San Antonio Spurs?
What about them? They won their shit fair and square, bro. They was just a good team.
So the only ones that was rigged was
bro.
Lakers.
Dog, you know Jeff Donahue was one of the referees that called that game, right?
Wasn't he? He was in the Michael Jordan era too, right?
But no, I'm talking about.
You brought him up. You brought him up.
But Jordan never questioned. Come on, bro. Like seriously, Jordan is not in the conversation. Why I didn't bring up. First of all, time out. I didn't bring up Chicago. Adrian did it. So this ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't bring up Chicago. Jordan won his rings fair and square. Okay. Point blank. Period. He didn't join super teams.
Okay.
He didn't have people in his back pocket. I'm just saying, bro.
So let's
just stop this.
Let's get back to the topic. The topic: should referees be paid fines?
Nah, they shouldn't pay no fines, bro.
Hell, you was foul for bringing Kobe into that in the Lakers. That's fine.
No, dude, it's the truth. I'm just only speaking the truth. Right, just like the Patriots coaching practices, Deflategate, and all the other shit. All that stuff is all.
But if I'm believing what you feel like sports is rigged, then everything has to play an account, right? If the Patriots won they chips, if the Lakers won they chips the wrong way, why wouldn't the Bulls win theirs the wrong way?
Wow, y'all sound ridiculous, bro. It's not questionable when it's on paper. Man, bro, I'm about to leave this podcast, bro. Like for real, I'm about to because that don't make sense. I'm telling you what I see with my eyes, with my own two eyes. So you telling me you're not gonna you just like it because it's the Boston and Boston sports. That's all that I'm talking about. Hands down, I don't have a disrespect against Kobe at that particular time I didn't like him as a player, but I'm just saying like it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. You pull up the tape. That's the most egregious calls that happened in the history of the NBA. It's a lot of questionable shit that went on in that game. You can't tell me that. So Game 7, you watch it for yourself, bro. I've seen it like 300 times.
Well, I agree, but that's why it wasn't just LeBron definitely started the conversation, but it gets you thinking.
No, actually, Dennis Schroeder did.
Well, no. Well, what happened to the LeBron? I mean, he got people talking, and then that's what Dennis.
He whined and cried, bro. He made a big old spectacle, like a big ass baby, about a damn call, a touch call at that, bro. But he didn't get hurt. He was running through the paint like it's 6'8", 340 pounds. I mean, come on, bro.
But Tatum fouled him. It was a foul. He fouled him. He fouled him.
If a bull running at you, though, it's not a foul.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. This is proof. This is proof. That's why they have the word bias. This is the reason the word bias has been created. Whoever came up with that word, congratulations. Because Jeff is the definition of bias. Hands down. And he knows it. Jeff knows what he's doing. Jeff is like, man, I don't care what they got to say. Jordan is a GOAT. There's nobody else. He doesn't make problems. You charging up in the thing, you're going to get fouled. Like, it's still the sport. It's like, Jeff
watching, okay. No, we're about to watch this shit because I just have to see. I have to see.
Hey, hold on. Pause it real quick. James, let me ask you this question. Because y'all know I don't watch basketball. I don't really play it. When you're playing, let's say, Jeff, you're playing at this level, NBA level basketball, and you're LeBron James, and that happens to you, what are you expecting?
Hey, man, it's not give a take. Just game over.
Wow. Wish you had the same energy for football. I wish you had the same energy for football, but let's go.
On the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it.
I can't even see it, bro.
I'm going to go slow-mo. It is right here. Boom. Wow. Tap the shit. Look at that. That's not a foul, Jeff.
No, it's a touch.
Clear
It's a touch. It's a touch. That's a touch. And while we're talking about a LeBron James foul, let's go back to bring up the Super Bowls that the Patriots won. Let's go back to the tuck rule. Let's go back to that. That was a fumble.
We're talking about this.
Oh, it's the same. It's the same.
No, it's not. We're talking about basketball.
Oh, now we're talking about basketball. But it got something to do with referees.
Because it's based off the topic.
He has a good point.
We're talking about referees. That's what we talking about. But referee played for missed calls and shit. They missed the call with a tech rule.
And no. It's not a good point because we're talking about this is stemming off the referees. We're not talking about. I'm talking. This topic right here is based off the foul.
Okay, got a question for you. So who called the forward pass?
What forward pass?
The forward pass in the Patriots and Raiders game. Who called that?
Are we talking about basketball? Or are we talking about football?
We're talking about referees in general. We said should referees pay fines for missed calls?
If you're gonna play with me, I'm gonna play with you. Pause. We won.
You
I don't want to hear shit.
You won.
Because you playing with me. Because if you don't play with me,
I'm
gonna play with your ass. No, because you click. No, I'm not. No.
How is that not a legit question?
Because if I use Jeff logic, it's just they were out there playing ball. That's not. No, that's not. No. Nah, man.
Both of y'all biased. Jeff. Well, Jeff, you're insane because you're saying, "Well, I just got hit. That's a game." Jeff, you're a lie. Because
no, man, I'm not. Jeff, see, the thing about it is, we want to talk about it. We want to talk about this subject because it's LeBron James, and I feel like it's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care who it is. I'm just
that's the reason why I came up with that answer. Yeah, it was a foul, but I don't give a damn. He deserved it. Game over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many times you cheated?
Good day, boy. Between Tom Brady and LeBron James.
So can we answer? So can we? Okay. Can we answer the question? So referees be fined? Should there be something in place for referees if they miss certain calls?
No.
All sports.
Jeff.
No, because you know why? Let me tell you why. Because they're getting paid to judge these games.
And so should they be penalized? So should they take a penalty for bad judgment?
I mean, we can agree with that all day, but at the same time, it's not going to happen.
Okay. Well, I mean, theoretically, in our world.
I'm going to say theoretically.
It's not going to happen.
I want to talk about.
man.
I don't want to talk about Joe. I don't want to talk about basketball no more.
We can talk about it. We need to talk about it. This is a topic. No, you wanted to bring it up, and I told you.
I know, but damn.
I told you I was going to bring it. I told you I was going to bring it when I told you.
I understand.
Because the thing about it is, I've been preaching this for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then now we bring it up because LeBron.
That 10-foil on there, boy.
Why we bringing this up for LeBron?
That 10-foil hat going.
No, I'm saying why. I'm asking the question. Why are we talking about this subject? Because LeBron cried like a bitch.
No, I think this right here. I think the question is a legitimate, grounded question. Is should referees pay fines for missed calls for all sports? Which makes a good sense. It could be football, baseball, basketball, tennis, golf. Hell, I don't give a damn.
I know. I agree with the question being legit. What I'm telling you is that we're making it a topic right now because it happened to LeBron.
Well,
that's my argument.
Okay, well, Jeff, I get your point.
No, y'all not agree. I want y'all to agree with me, and I'll move on. I promise.
I literally just said I get your point.
No, I get my point. Don't mean I agree with you.
Okay, I agree with you. So, the point that you're saying, I understand it. I agree with you. Fine, you got a good point. I agree with you. Yes, you're right. I think what Bobby's trying to get at is that this has been something that's been going on for so long. All right, it's been going on. That it's been happening. It's been happening. People have brought this up. People have brought this up multiple times. It's just, trust me, it's been brought up multiple times. Trust me.
It never been brought up as far as paying the fines.
Yes,
but I've been talking about this shit for the longest, about the rigging of the.
Well, you get into this tinfoil hat thing, and aliens start coming.
This ain't no tinfoil hat.
So
y'all can have tunnel vision all you want. No, I've been talking about this for the longest.
Look, Jeff, I think we all agree that sports is rigged. There is a rig in all sports. I mean, the gambling machines in Las Vegas are rigged. So, you got a good point.
All right. Just for example, it's like we're doing a reverse of 2017. Shit, in 2017, the Golden State Warriors won the championship. They just won the championship last year. 2017, the Houston Astros won the championship. Who won that World Series? The Houston Astros. In 2017, the Eagles went to the Super Bowl. Who in the Super Bowl right now? I mean, come on, bro. You can't make this shit up.
I'm lost. You really lost me. Where were you going at it?
I'm just saying, all this shit is not a coincidence.
Okay, what?
I don't even know what we're talking about no more. You just changed the whole conversation.
I'm just saying, bro.
You're mad because we brought it up to LeBron.
Bro, you went everywhere. You went everywhere but nowhere. You literally hopped in the car, turned the ignition on, and put it in drive. And
no, I'm just saying, like everything seems like it's going. All right, I bring my point up. I'm saying, like in 2017, the past champions was the past champions in 2017 was the Golden State Warriors, Houston Astros, and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay,
I'm saying that this year it's the same shit.
Okay, you're saying there's a pattern.
Exactly.
Okay, so there was the same pattern with Alabama and New England Patriots.
Well, I don't think Alabama's just a great team. I mean, that's all with scouts and all that stuff. You can't really like deny that. They just had the talent around the board. But New England, of course.
So when the Houston Astros won theirs, it had nothing to do with that whole stealing.
Well, Houston in 2017 they had a problem.
They got
caught.
Sign. Yeah. Okay. So rig. Golden State Warriors. Did they have
KD,
that tall fella? Okay. All right.
Man, we gotta respect the man. We on a podcast, man.
Hey, I was about to say that. I was about to say because brother don't brush his hair, so I was like, shout out with the grits. I was about to be like, shout out with the grits. But I get what you. I kind of get what you're saying, Jeff. Yeah, I guess there's a pattern. I wouldn't say all that.
I mean, hold on. Let me go get my damn. Hold on.
Yeah, I get what Jeff is going at. I kind of get what he's getting at, but I wouldn't say it's rigged. I do believe there are, rigged games that they're literally legitimate. There's players that get paid to throw games away. That's been going on. I mean, that was going. Hell, the Mafia was doing that with Boston College and what other college team that was a basketball team was Boston College? Was it Georgetown? When the Mafia was involved in all those games and it was pretty much paying players to, like miss certain, they needed points to drop a certain way. Regardless of whichever team was supposed to win, they just needed certain points to drop a certain way. So they paid players to miss a field, miss a goal or whatnot. I forgot how the Mafia was involved with that. But that's been going on for years and it's going to continue to go on. There's nothing you're going to do about it. You're going to just sit your little happy ass down. You're going to watch it.
And that's the same thing. That's the reason what I'm saying about should referees pay fines for missed calls? No, because it continues to go down. It's going to continue to happen. Somebody is in somebody's back pocket, and it is what it is. Why?
Okay, let me ask you this.
Hold on, but get to a point. The reason why Doherty got caught is because he put it out on Front Street. So he had to use an excuse that he gambled. But I can guarantee you 110% that he was paid. You know what I'm saying? He was paid. Majority of these referees are paid, bro. Just period.
So you think that all the referees saw that and none of them called it? And
they was all right there. They was right. It was a give or take. I'm not trying to hate on. I'm gonna stop playing, but it was a fucking foul, and it should have been called. But guess what? It didn't happen. Somebody had to make that carry that parlay.
Yeah, I don't even remember my point. I going back to the I just think they should. I'll just answer the question. I do think there should be something in place for like severe calls of all sports because they do that. I know basketball does a 2-minute report. NFL does a report. They all probably do some type of report. That is public. You just gotta go look for it. But the report is not enough. Players get fined for so many different miscellaneous things. I think the referees should be included as well. And that's
you know what's funny? Chris Paul is the head of the basketball operation, right?
Yeah.
You know he's 0-11 against one particular referee, Scott Foster.
Yep.
He's not won one game, and you think that's by? You think what do you think that is? Do you really think that's I can guarantee you that's by design.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm afraid to ask this next question. I feel like it's gonna go somewhere else. But
go ahead.
But what does that have to do with fines of the referee? I don't understand. I mean, Adrian, help me out. Because I want to learn. Like, do you understand, Adrian? Maybe you could help me out.
No, I'm saying
I really don't understand. What does that have to do? I know he's 0-11.
All right, how many games? He coached a lot of game sevens that he was in that was critical to go for him going to the finals.
Yeah,
that has a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Two of those games that he was fouled out in. So
if you don't think if these referees start getting fined, then maybe they won't do this. Because if it's already all corrupted, fine. But you don't think if might lose a game day check because of whatever is going on, they might think twice about calling the call or not calling the call? I think they would. They got free. They have free. They really do. They really have free reign.
They got free reign because it's. I mean, I'm not trying to say all games are rigged.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, okay, why are you not making the calls that need to be called? You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta understand too, like, go back to the point. The NBA, today's NBA is soft right now, man. Yeah. Man, like when we were watching in the 80s and 90s, man, people was getting like, they was taking a lot for them to call the call. Now it's just like a guy can, play actor and they get calls all day. You rub their body against them, and they're taking a 3-point shot. That's a call.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you agree? I mean, you don't agree. You don't think they should be fined?
I mean, the only reason why I don't agree is because why pay a fine when you damn near controlling the game? That's the only reason why I feel like they shouldn't. They control it because either they give or take. Because some of these, I'm telling you now that legal sports betting that's all around all states now, I can guarantee you all this plays a factor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just think it should be something in place for the referees. I fines, some reprimandment. I don't know, but it needs to be. I know they do. I do know they get that. So I remember a couple of years ago, one of the referees actually getting fired in the basketball. I forgot his name, because it was it was actually, they kind of felt like it was a pattern. But I don't know. Hey, if I'm using what you're saying is just maybe he wasn't following the rig system and they got his ass up out of here. So I don't know, but I think there should be something that referees. The ultimate goal for this topic is the referees, to me, should be held accountable as well in some way, and the NBA should be able to figure that out because it's in all sports. NFL, NBA, MLB, hockey, whatever it is, because they do control the game, and they can. More importantly, they can control the momentum of the game, and momentum is everything in sports. So,
ask the Bengals.
And we didn't even get a chance to talk about that, but yeah, that was we right on.
What's going on, Adrian?
Everybody's saying, the game, the refs cheated.
I mean, it's obvious. I ain't watched the game, but I watched highlights.
It's a 60-minute game. That's all I got to say. Everything ends up at the fourth quarter with whatever time left at the end. What you do from the first quarter to the fourth quarter is very important. I can't blame the refs on everything.
In Kansas City.
Huh?
And then it comes from a biased state because you stayed in Kansas City.
Negative. That's definitely a big negative.
Yeah, that game. No, I wasn't a fan of that game either. I don't understand what was going on.
You call a roughing the passer call with less than 20 seconds left in the game. That's going to put you in field goal position.
I watched the whole game, and it was.
Was he out of bounds?
Who? Oh yeah, the guy. Yeah. He was. No, that was roughing. Yeah, that was roughing the passer. Okay. But
he was out of bounds. But should have let up.
I'm talking about other plays during the game. It was bad.
Yeah, it was dumb
AFC.
holding calls, pass interference calls. It was stupid calls. I mean, it was and that was on both the Chiefs and what was it, the grounding that they hit Joe Burrow with? And then
that was a dumb call. Because Patrick Mahomes did the same call, they didn't call it. He did the same exact thing. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. He did the same exact thing and they didn't call it.
Yep. It couldn't have Joe Burrow go 4-0.
I get what you said, Adrian, but I definitely disagree because the ref controls what give or take a game can happen. Any given call can actually hurt that team. It don't matter if it's in the second quarter or the third quarter because whatever particular yardage you have, it's going to give or take whether that team will either punt or hit a field goal. In that particular case, it took them back.
All right, let me ask you this question. So in the Georgia's 2017 national championship game against Alabama, Georgia was called for offsides. They reviewed it at the thing. They reviewed it. They didn't review it, but it got showed as a replay. The player wasn't offsides. He just got a good jump on for the punt for Alabama and actually got a good block for that punt. But they called him for offsides. Alabama was able to get the ball back, march down the field, and then they go into the second half with some points on the board.
That was
game. Yeah. So
that hurt the team. That hurt Georgia in the championship.
No, because we end up going to overtime and we still had opportunity. We sacked Tua.
Still not getting the point because you went. Yeah, listen. You went to overtime, but actually you technically won that game.
Who would have known? It was in the first quarter. It was in the second quarter. You don't know that. Nobody knew Tulane. Nobody knew Tulane was gonna come back and beat USC this year in that New Year's Six Bowl. Nobody knew Michigan was gonna lose that. Didn't know Michigan was gonna lose that bad.
Yeah, I gave up a call, and it's 7-0, and they went on ahead and before the half they came back and scored at 7 and made it 7-7, and now all of a sudden at the end of the game we tied up when technically I would have been 21-14.
We don't know that.
Come on, see, bro. I mean,
you don't know that. That's a what if scenario. What is this?
Each call matters, bro.
I understand each call matters. Doesn't mean you're going to get points. It's just a momentum.
In your case, they got points on y'all, and y'all lost the championship because of that.
No, we lost the championship because the safety bit on the pass. The safety bit on the pass.
That particular moment, that's why you lost the championship.
Go back and look at that last play that Tua threw the bomb at. Devontae Smith.
No, it goes back to that. I think you're missing the whole point. When you answering your own question, which is crazy because you think about it. Yeah, a team can come back, but that particular moment of time that could have that hindered y'all momentum. Not only that, and it shifted.
That is a what if scenario.
No, it's not a what if scenario.
I'm a Georgia fan, and I'm telling you that's a what if scenario. We're talking about. Look, games is about inches. It's not about what ifs. It's not about this could have been. What if they could have got the game? You still got to play a 60-minute game.
You I don't think you understand how detrimental a call is against a team. I mean, against a game that either make or break you winning a championship. That you make the wrong call, you can fuck up the whole team.
At the wrong time in the game. If that was in the fourth quarter
it don't matter what quarter it is, Adrian.
Yeah, it does. Yes, it does.
So how does it matter?
Okay. All right, Bobby. Let me ask you. Go ahead, Bobby.
Should the ref been fined?
Yeah.
No, I'm just being honest.
Well, you know what's crazy that you say that? Yes, because the referee came back and admitted that he made the wrong play call.
Okay, so what was his accountability? So he just got to go on TV and say, or write a report.
So hold on. So now you want to say that the ref should have been fined, but you think the ref made it. All right, I'm done with the argument now.
What I just said is fine.
Not you. I'm talking about Adrian. He just admitted that the ref should have been fined for that particular call, but it's not detrimental to the team that in that particular time frame. Well, that don't make sense.
Well, I said he should be fined. He got a job to do, so that's his job. But I'm not the type of well, it's the referee's fault, this and that. Still got to play the damn game. It's the game.
It's the truth.
It's the game. It's a part of the game.
Bro. Then what the fuck? What's the purpose of watching the damn game for?
Well, turn the TV off. I'm not.
Man, you sounding crazy right now, bro, and it's frustrating right now. It's frustrating as hell because you're going against me just the fact of going against me. That's what it seemed like to me because I'm making a valid point. You know what I'm saying?
You're not making a valid. You're making
a call is detrimental on the game. It don't matter what it is in the fucking first quarter or the second quarter. If it happens, it happens. It can hurt the damn team.
This right here, Jeff, is calling to me.